Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This week's video is just a general update video. We haven't really updated on things in a while, seen where everything's at, all that normal stuff, the boring stuff that we kind of have to do every now and then. So last week's video was doubles with Chance at Northwood Black Shorts, and speaking of Chance, congratulations to him for taking down MA40 Masters by like 8 strokes or something. He made it very close for most of the rounds, and then finally pulled away during the semifinals rounds in the final 9. So congratulations to Chance. He was in town here for a few weeks. Got to play several rounds with him, and great guy. Good time to be around. So with that being said, let's go ahead with some things that have been developing in my game and stuff that's relevant to me in the channel. So I have been doing commentary for the MP40 Masters Worlds coverage, which is actually what I'm about to do here in about an hour or so. But nothing's wrong with the par here on this hole, as Martin is the only competitor in the group to card the birdie. They'll look to go to hole 2 and look forward to attacking a little bit harder of a hole. It's Wednesday night, and we, Grant and I, have to do the final round still and the final 9 still. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure to go and do so for yourselves. It's a great battle so far. We had intentions of getting this done by last Sunday. Like I said, it's Wednesday now, and the final round was on Saturday, so we're a little behind, but doing this remotely has proved to be a little bit difficult, but we're managing just fine, and I think it's coming together nicely. So with that being said, I haven't had time this week to shoot a new video or edit another video. I do have a Chance versus myself, the front 9 of the video that you saw last week, but it's not done yet. So next order of business, if you will. I just switched my putters for the first time since being on Team MVP to firm anodes. This isn't the exact one I'm going to be using, but it's going to be just, it's a model and the stability, or not stability, the stiffness of the putter and all that stuff. So the reasons for my switch: I already throw the anode and I throw the NV. I don't like the NV for putting because it's so low profile. Therefore, I do like a big beaded putter, which the anode, it does have a big-ish bead, somewhere there in the middle between I don't know, between a very small bead and a big bead. It's like right in the middle. So it's comfortable in the hand. It's a taller putter, so it feels very normal for me. And I've putted with it now for 2 weeks of league, and I've missed a total of 1 putt I should have made inside circle 1, and the other one maybe a circle's edge putt. So not necessarily a should make putt, but 2 circle 1 putts missed out of, I don't know, 36 or so putts, whatever. So I'm fitting into them nicely. The thing I wasn't confident with is my circle 2 putting, which my circle 2 putting, as my camera does some weird focusing there. My circle 2 putting is normally very efficient. I was not very confident week 1, but last night I made 3 circle 2 putts at league, so that felt really good. And they weren't sketchy at all. They were going in clean. Helped me build that confidence up, which is fantastic. And circle 2 putting is all confidence, in my opinion, because you need to be aggressive and attack the basket, not passive and putting to the basket where you're getting just very weird reactions off the cage, the top, whatever it may be. So with that being said, I'm really liking the anodes. I think the 2 that I'm putting with are purple. I say I think, but I know. My brain just wants to say I think. All right, so that part is over with. Next order of business, I played a B tier. What would have been, not last Saturday, because that was the AM and Masters Worlds, Juniors Masters Worlds. But the week before that, I went down and played a B tier at this course where there should have been a lot of OB, but we didn't end up playing a lot of OB. There's like these cable things that kind of split up fairways, and there was roads and stuff like that. The roads and the water were OB, but the cables weren't. So I thought this course was going to be much more difficult than it was. They didn't play the cables as OB, so it was kind of a super down moment in that, like, in the players meeting when they said they weren't playing the cables as the OB lines, I kind of like out loud I was like, what? Like, I was so surprised. So it made the course play way easier, the field average higher, and the ratings weren't very good. I think I shot a 10 down and a 6 down. Ended up getting third place, shooting like 994 disc golf or something, which isn't bad. But I thought, yeah, if those cables were OB, I probably would have shot like 1020 and, you know, would have been a little better. After that tournament, before that tournament, I had something very, very interesting / unfortunate happen. I was playing a game of 21. If you're not familiar, it's similar to like kind of like bags or something, where you putt. We had 3 people playing. You pick a distance. If you hit chains and chain out, it's 2 points. You hit basket, it's 1 point. You make it, it's 3 points. You hit the pole, the bottom pole, it's -1 point. So you can't go over 21. You have to hit it on the dot. So I'm playing this game. We get into it. We just played around of doubles. I was trying to warm up the game for this tournament. Also, to be known, I putted still with irons in this tournament. Not that it really mattered. My putting was fine. So right before that, we played a game of 21, and we're putting from like 40-something feet. And I putt the first one. I make it. And I'm doing standstills, not jump putts, which is different for me. So then I putt my second one, and I literally, I don't know if I can demonstrate this, but like I go to putt and I'm holding it and I start to like kind of fall to my right a little bit. And when I'm trying to stop myself from foot faulting per se, even though it's outside the circle, so it doesn't matter, my whole body shifted over and my legs stayed straight. And I like underneath my hamstring, between my hamstring and my groin, I heard something click a few times. And still, I can't throw forehands hard. And I can't throw, I can't bend down like on my right hand side. Like, here, this is kind of funny. I'll give you an example. Or enough of an example, I guess. So if I want to pick something up now, I have to pretty much like go left foot and reach down like this. I can't go like more than about here, or I get this pain on the inside of my leg. So I forgot, I should have led the tournament aspect with that. So there were some forehands in the tournament I couldn't really throw. And if you remember a couple weeks ago, my friend George tore his hand, well, he didn't tear his hamstring, but he strained it or whatever and made him pass out. I wasn't close to passing out, but I definitely heard something like stretch or tear or pop or something not good. And all I was thinking about was him. So in that tournament, there was a double mando hole, and I hit the mando, and it required like a 380-foot forehand. I literally told my card, I was like, well, and keep in mind I had a 1-stroke lead, and there was like 4 people tied for second. So at this time, I told my card, I was like, guys, this might be the end of my tournament. And I ripped the forehand, but boy, it did not feel good. And I actually hit like a 60-foot jump putt to save my par. They ended up birding it, so it didn't matter, resulting in me eventually losing by 2 because this guy threw in on the last hole, but that's beside the point. It's weird. I can't throw forehand, and I can't really bend down to grab my discs now. So I made the executive decision, which is not my favorite decision, to drop out of Clash at the Canyons and to drop out of D-Glow. So with that being said, the remainder of my year I'm looking to play. Ledgestone is in like 2.5 weeks. I'm going to play Ledgestone. I'm going to play Des Moines. And maybe I could sneak in like a USDGC spot or something. That would be amazing. I don't really know. I just did Soonday on the MVP official fan page. So check that out. I just said that because the USDGC thing brought me to a question that I had on there. But go read that. There's a chance to win a 2021 Garry Patton Tour Series Reactor. So I think I got the leg injury, tournament I played. My rating sitting at 1003. That's solid. We dropped below 1,000 for just one update there, and that's the first time since 2019, I think, or 18. So that's something else to be noted. All right, so I think the last thing here, leg injury, tournament, commentary. I think the last thing I have for you guys is I got some merch in, and I've never had merch before. So the way this works, I'm sponsored by Paragon. Nice little plug there. So I'm sponsored by Paragon, and they give me like an allotment of shirts every year. Miles Parkhill, the owner, I'm sure you guys have probably heard his name, or at least the company's name. He was able to throw together some shirts for me quickly. We're going to get more of these made, but with the whole giveaway from last week, so please, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, go to last week's video and comment. Please don't do it on this week's video because I'm going to be picking from that video. So I think if I can get the size of your shirt, if you win and you're an extra large, you might have slim pickings. I don't know if I have too much stuff. I might have like one hoodie and one like cotton long sleeve shirt left. So if you're medium, large, extra small, 3X, 2X, I think I have cotton shirts too. And I have quarter zips, and if you're 2X as well. So I have these shirts, so I think I'm gonna give the winner of last week's video, which will pick the winner of European Open. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want you to comment on this video, but I'm sure you guys can get that by what I'm saying. I'll show you the merch though, so you guys can check it out. So we got my face on the front like that, and the back is a Paragon logo like this. I can pull out one that's actually open here. Here we go. Sorry, bear with me here. So the back looks like that. It just has like a Paragon logo. And the front has yours truly. So yeah, I meant to get these shirts done a while ago, but you know, people are busy, things happen, and here we are, we have some now. They've been selling okay. I've probably sold about a third of them or so, and I've had them for 3 days. So yeah, I'm going to be giving away one of those shirts, guys. Thank you for sticking with me as we do an update. I don't like to do these videos, but they're good to do, good to keep you guys engaged in what I've been up to with my time and all that stuff, because you know, life is crazy and busy. So yeah, Ledgestone, Des Moines. I'm gonna play a bunch of flex starts. I need to check in with Cy, see if he's still staying at my house for Ledgestone and all that fun stuff. But yeah, guys, so thanks as always for watching. Thanks to my sponsors, MVP, Paragon, and Plastic Addicts. See what I did there? I will see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to go back over to that video and be entered to win, I guess, a piece of apparel is what it's going to be. For any reason, if you don't want the apparel, I could do a Tour Series disc, whatever it may be. We'll get you something hooked up, rather. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one.